So Ronnie O'Sullivan, for the second time in this match, has opened a 4-frame lead. Ali Carter's, you know, just played one poor safety shot, and it wasn't really poor because Ronnie knocked that long red in. You don't mind if a player just makes a century off a good pot. When it hurts you is when you're in the balls yourself and you miss, and then they make a century. So he won't be kind of beating himself up just yet.
Started the session at 92%. Now, after that tremendous start, 93%. Ali just below 90%. I always think you've got to be 90% or above if you're going to win these matches at this level. Well, if he's got a good length with the cue ball, that red to the left corner pocket, which he's left, won't be too easy. It will not be easy, this, because it looks for all the world as though the cue ball is going to run into the main bunch of reds, unless you played it with side, and being so close makes the pot more difficult if you try to do too much with the cue ball. Oh, and not only that, he's not the black in, but the main concern for Ronnie, what has he left? And nothing easy.
Well, the kiss on the yellow took the cue ball to the side cushion, so Ali can consider himself a little bit unlucky there. He forced Ronnie into a mistake with the pot he played there, and this red is very tricky. Yeah,
and I think he tried to play it with a bit of side, didn't he? And as I say, being near the cushion. Once again, Ali has knocked a red near the corner, and this time he's not got the cue ball near the baulk cushion, so this is a lot easier chance for Ronnie. Still a tough red, but Ali can't afford to be leaving Ronnie these chances.
Goodness me. I can't begin to tell you how difficult that is to stun them in. Running them in is not too bad, but to stun them in, that is tough. Never touch the sides. The natural angle will probably just about kiss the red that's nearest the middle pocket, but he could go around the back of it, so he's got to be a little bit careful. If he goes around the back, he'll be on nothing, and he has gone around the back. Just play to kiss that to stand near the red. Don't think the red is nearest the pink will pass into the corner. No, it definitely won't, so he'll be looking at a safety now.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 8.
Yeah, didn't want to risk. There was a red that he could play down the cushion, the right-hand cushion, but he's treating Ali Carter with the utmost respect. And the game. You know, don't take liberties with the balls, because sometimes they don't forgive you, and Ronnie, well, that's been the secret of his success this couple of weeks, Willie. For me, he's respected his opponent and the game.
Absolutely, couldn't agree with you more. I don't think we've seen a head loss from Ronnie. I think his team have been working very closely with him, and he looks the real deal. And that is an excellent safety shot. Those three reds on the right-hand side are causing a big problem here for Ali. The two reds to the right of the pink, he can't risk playing those unless he plays them very, very thin. Anything other than thin, he kisses into the reds.
You called it, Will, and that was the problem. He may not have left anything to this corner pocket, but the red he can and into is certainly available to the far right corner. You would think Ronnie would take it on. Doesn't have to do much with the cue ball to be on green or brown.
Be worrying Ali Carter at the minute. Every ball he's played is in the middle of the pocket. He looks in the mood today. Right in the heart of the pocket. Obviously a lot of celebs turn out for these matches. We've got Kevin Davis here today from Bolton. We've got Damien Hirst, the artist here. Andy Goldstein's there as well, the radio presenter. They'll come out to watch this man.
Five. Six.
Ronnie's great friend Damien Hirst comes to most of Ronnie's matches now. There he is,
30.
the renowned artist, one of the best artists in the world now. Very good friend of Ronnie's. And just to mention a couple more, we've got Darren Day and CJ Demouy here as well, so a lot of celebs here today.
Yeah, well, this is the big one in the world of snooker, and someone once described it as a 17-day soap opera. There's CJ and Darren. There's Darren Day there, next to CJ. Don't ask him a question, Darren, he knows everything.
He tried to get on the tour as well, Darren, at one time. He can make 100 break down. He's a very good player. But it makes you wonder
20.
sometimes why we all try and play this game when you see somebody like O'Sullivan playing the way he does, but we all know he's vulnerable at times. But at this moment
21.
in time, he's hitting the ball very sweetly. Now, he's going to play the cannon into the reds. Now, there's two reds to the right of the pack. He'd like to hit the middle one of those three on the right, and that would open the red into the corner. And he'll just hit the first one again. He's a fraction. Has he made a plant in the middle? If he has, he's fortunate.
Well, I think he has. Well, they're close enough that it can be made, let me put it this way. That's the plant. It's just on the top jaw, but if you hit the first red on the right-hand side, it'll push the second one to the left. He's playing that well, he's making his own plants. Well, he's not taking it on, I'm surprised.
Yes, it looks like he's playing the red in the middle, the more difficult red. And phone the police is this one.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 28.
This is Ali Carter's first chance with his hand on the table.
Yeah, well, what Ali could do with now is an easy starter. And if the red doesn't go to the right middle, the one to the left middle is very tricky. Particularly when you've not had your hand on the table much. Well, didn't score a point in the last frame. He's got 7 on the board this one, but that was a foul when Ronnie knocked the black in. And that just confirms it. Time's into the last pot. 17.5 minutes. Well, refused the red, it was difficult, but look at the cue ball. He didn't even get up past the bault line. If ever you've seen tension in the arm, that was it. Just completely quit on the shot.
Now that will give Ali Carter some courage and some belief. You didn't expect Ronnie to miss that one. Ali Carter's got a few people down himself in the audience, and then we had a few cheers there as they said, "Come on, Ali, this is first real chance."
One.
Yes, there's not going to be anything easier for Ali here, as we saw with that badly hit safety shot. He just didn't get the cue through, so he's just got to try and really concentrate on his technique and play his way into this break. Don't look much further than the next ball you've got to play, and he's underhit that one.
Four.
Underhit by 2 feet. He's just not getting through the cue ball at the moment. He's ultra tight. Good recovery. How's the cue ball? Not too bad.
5.
And of course, plenty of encouragement, because everybody wants to see this turn to a very close, tense final, and they'll be right behind Ali, this crucible audience that don't have a favourite, the neutrals, and there'll be a few of those.
Oh dear.
Ali Carter 5.
Oh dear. Whatever level you play at, you can't afford to miss a colour as easy as that. Even in your local club league, you'll be punished missing those.
One.
Yeah, this is it. As I said, when he came to the table, nothing was going to be straightforward. He just had to concentrate on just each pot as it came along, and when they're playing well, these pockets look so easy, but when you're just struggling a bit, they just seem to tighten up. Ronnie just over screwed that, but he's still on the red, just about.
7.
Play up for the blue if he gets a nice angle. Well, he may be playing for the black the way he's striking the cue ball.
8.
And those 2 reds just below the pink, certainly one of them is going to be available to the right corner. Whether that red on the top cushion is just spoiling, that's why he's playing the pink, to play for one of those 2 reds. Now with a 38-point lead, those 2 reds in the middle of the table, he's only looking for 3
14.
more reds, and it'll be the second frame of this session on the scoreboard, and getting further
15.
clear.
And in double quick time, John, nothing doesn't take anything out of you when you play very quickly and get points on the board. He's looking at possibly playing the more difficult red first, but I don't think he's quite
21.
on it nicely enough. He's probably thinking, well, do I leave myself an angle on this next colour to move a red out, or do I play for that red that's over the middle, or
22.
nearest the middle pocket?
Well, the fact that he'll only need the red, I mean, you could just roll the black in and play for the one along the top cushion. No heroics, doesn't need the colour. If he pots this red, he'll go 54 in front, with just
29.
51 remaining.
You can see Ali nodding in disappointment there. He knows he had every chance to win this frame, and to be perfectly honest, he's had a chance last night to win 3 or 4 frames, and he won 4. The 3 frames he
37.
lost. This is the miss that you just can't forgive yourself for missing those.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 37.
Bradley
And
Carter's
50.
decided that's enough again. No, O'Sullivan looks in fine form. No high break that frame, but a couple of 30s takes him further clear. At 12-7.
Yes, Ronnie, in brisk, business-like fashion today, and we found out last night when I was speaking to his manager that Ronnie actually had food poisoning for the whole of the first day of that final. He got it on Friday night. He ate a single banana all day. That was it. Yeah. And he still comes out 10-7 in front. He looks like he means business today, John.
Certainly hit the ball very well. It's slightly worrying for Ali Carter now because the gap is getting wider and he doesn't look like he's going to take his chances. The one shot there that was very poor.